UFC 314 is headed to South Beach. It won't be all glitz and glamour, but stars will be out. Don't miss any of the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the UFC. It promised to be another banger night of fights, especially the featherweight main event between two evenly matched fighters. First time, just picking something simple like a fighter to win and make your pick. It's that simple. And if you're new to DraftKings, listen up. New customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Step into the octagon with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code MONEYMOVES. That's code MONEYMOVES for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only at DraftKings. The crown is yours. All right, listen up, taxpayers. It's time for what you all really tuned in to listen to me for. Financial advice. Tax season, Boost Mobile wants you to turn your tax refund into 6 months of saving. When you buy 6 months on their best unlimited plans, Boost will give you another 6 months for free. That's like 6 times 2 divided by 1, carry the, a really good deal. They told me I should have been a tax accountant. Well, would you trust me with your money? Well, that's great news because I'm not done yet. Visit Boost Mobile store during tax season and enter to win up to $10,000 to double your refund. Or if you're really good at math and money stuff like me, pay off what you still owe. Okay, time to take my financial advisor hat off and put on my lawyer hat. Requires upfront payment, tax and fees extra, terms and exclusion apply. Visit boostmobile.com for full offer terms and sweeps details. And now I get back to my boring old day job. Head over to your nearest Boost Mobile store and make the most out of your tax refund. On April 18th, Sinners are coming. From Oscar-nominated filmmaker Ryan Coogler, director of Black Panther and Creed, starring Michael B. Jordan, comes the motion picture event of the year. Twin brothers Smoke and Stack, both played by Michael B. Jordan, return to their hometown for a fresh start, only to discover that an unspeakable evil is waiting to welcome them back. Don't miss the genre-bending thrill ride shot with IMAX film cameras. Sinners arrive only in theaters on April 18th. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent. Blending Vice signature dynamic storytelling with high-octane world of sports, Vice Sports brings exciting and diverse range of programming that goes beyond the game. From gripping behind-the-scenes documentary to hard-hitting investigative pieces and in-depth profiles of athletes, coaches, and teams, Vice Sports capture raw energy, drama, and passion that makes sports truly unforgettable. Recent Vice Sports premieres include Brady versus Belichick, The Verdict, with host Christopher Mad Dog Russo, 2 original docuseries, Patino, Red Storm Rising, Calipari, Razor's Edge, Dark Side of the Cage, The Grudge, and the 6th season of the hit show Dark Side of the Ring. And that's not all. Vice TV is bringing live sports action to your screen with Arena Football 1 and Bare Knuckle Boxing. Feel the adrenaline of Arena Football 1, where fast-paced action and high-flying plays take center stage in thrilling high-energy environment. Then brace yourself for raw, unfiltered intensity of Bare Knuckle Boxing, where every punch counts and the stakes are higher than ever. These live events bring excitement and unpredictability of sports into your living room. No holds bars. Whether you're a diehard fan or a casual viewer, Vice Sports offers fresh, bold perspective you won't find anywhere else. Catch these action-packed live events alongside exclusive sports programming only on Vice TV. Go to vicetv.com to find your cable channel. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap, brought to you by Boost Mobile. Visit your nearest Boost Mobile store or boostmobile.com to join their nationwide 5G network today. Thank you. Y'all know me. I'm your favorite Unc, that guy, number 85, Liberty City's own, Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro, that's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for your continued support. Because of you, thanks to you, all of this is possible. So thank you for your support. Make sure you go check out Shea by Laportier. We do have it in stock. We're in about 20 states currently, but if we're not in a state or a city close to you, order it online. We'll ship it directly to your door. Please drink responsibly and stay safe out there. Go follow my media company page on all of its platforms, Shea Media. Thank you guys so much for nominating us for 6 Webby Awards. The Webby Awards nominations are goes as follows. Shannon Sharpe, Best Entertainment Creator, Best Sports Creator. Club Shay, Best Creator/Influencer Series. Nightcap, Best Sports Show, Best Video Series, and Best Live Podcast Recording. None of this is possible, as you can see it on your screen right there. None of this is possible without you, and we thank you sincerely from the bottom of our hearts. The link is in our bio. Please go vote for us. Voting ends on April the 17th. My clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. Everything has restocked. The link is pinned in the chat. Supplies are limited. Once they're gone, they're gone. So please make sure you grab yours while supplies last. Tickets for our Not Safe for Work tour went on sale last week. 2 weeks ago, actually. 8 stops are as followed. Baltimore, Philly, Charlotte, LA, Miami, NYC, Chicago, Detroit. We close it out with you. Tickets can be found at shayshaymedia.com/tour. That's shayshaymedia.com/tour. Link is pinned in the chat. Our guest lineup is looking really nice. Can't wait for you guys to see it. Please come out and support. Can't wait to meet you guys. Go get your tickets now. We've got Omarion Hampton, joining us in a bit. But first, before we get into the topic, one of our staff members on our social team, Adrian, he had a medical emergency today. We need your thoughts and prayers going out to Adrian. Very hard worker. Adrian, if you're watching this, hey, get better soon. Take your time. Hey, we got you covered, bro. But take your time. He had suffered a medical emergency today, but I think he's doing well. We're going to reach back out tomorrow and see if he's getting better and better. Hopefully he is. But Adrian, know that we're praying for you, and get back when you can. Oh, Lord have mercy, this man here.
What happened, Unc? What happened?
I already knew it.
What?
You was in the same classroom the whole day. Hey, he had one teacher. She taught him everything, y'all. He never left that class. From K through 12, Ocho stayed in the same classroom the entire day.
Hey, you know what? I love when you say that, but the funny thing about it is I was a 4.0 student. Obviously, in college, I made the dean's
Yeah,
list.
but they was graded on a 15-point scale.
No. Unc, you better, man, check my resume. Check my record, man.
Ocho.
Miami BC
Ocho.
High. Yeah.
Ocho, you went to JUCO.
You know why I went to JUCO?
Yes. There was the reason why everybody go to JUCO.
Why?
Yes.
Hey,
Your grades, you couldn't have got in prison. You had to go to JUCO. You had to go to JUCO to get into prison with them grades.
Nah. My grade was good, man. My grade was good. It just, listen, I just want to play football. You hear me? My grandma.
I know.
Hey, my grandma.
And your grades were indicative of that. Somebody that just wanted to play football.
Yeah, listen, I was a brilliant man. I just wasn't focused. I wasn't focused. I'm just telling you. You can tell how smart I move, right? You can tell how smart I actually am, despite the jokes and the entertainment. Think about how I moved and how successful I've been, far removed from the game of football. You hear me? Like,
Yes.
I know my stuff now.
You had to wake up. You had to wake up call, like a lot of us had to wake up call.
Oh yeah, big time. Hey, listen, can I tell you something real quick?
Yes.
Going to JUCO and being ineligible 1 year, you know, and seeing everybody pass me by, and my back was against the wall. It was do or die.
Absolutely.
It was do or die.
Yeah, ain't nobody waiting around. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for you now.
Oh, at all. My grandma always said, baby, you need to focus on your books first and put football second. And I felt I was good enough to do it my way. And lo and behold, the one time I tried it her way was that 1 year that after being ineligible at a 2-year institution, it took me 3 to get out of. I did it her way, focus on school first. I did my summer classes at West LA. I did some at Southwest 2 in LA. Got myself together, got that 1-for-1 at Oregon State. Man, look here, man. I ain't looked back since then.
Yeah. Well, we glad you figured it out.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me.
Ocho, Jason Kidd says some are comparing the Babe Ruth, Luka with AD. They're comparing that trade to when Babe Ruth, the Red Sox, traded Babe Ruth to the Yankees for $100,000 because the owner wanted to finance a movie, which is kind of cool in regards to the Luka trade.
Right.
I mean, if you're the Yankees, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not if you're the Red Sox, because it was 80 years. You was 80 years and you was cursed. So I don't know the prism or the lens in which J Kidd is looking at this through, but he's on the wrong end of this trade currently. So for the Yankees, yes, it's very cool.
Right.
Excuse me. For the Lakers, it's very cool, like it was for the Yankees, because they got Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
The team that traded Babe Ruth, there was an 80-year stretch where it wasn't cool.
It wasn't good. And I think the lens that he's looking at it from, he's looking at it on how great Babe Ruth was, not only when he left the Red Sox, but what he was able to do for the Yankees once he got there. And I think Jason Kidd can also see long-term the visual effects of having Luka and how consistent he's going to be with the Lakers. And it's almost a shot at his own organization, huh?
Yeah.
It's a shot at his own organization, because how could we do this where you're comparing the trade of Luka to the Lakers to that of Babe Ruth leaving the Red Sox to go to the Yankees?
Yeah, because we know what he did for the Yankees. It catapulted them and put them in a stratosphere, and they now, as far in terms of baseball, they're the #1 baseball team. The Yankee pinstripes.
Yep.
Nobody else has a Yankee pinstripe,
right,
or has a signature or Seville, Savile Row, whatever you want to call it, where they're named after something like, man, them the Yankee pinstripe. Nobody else has that. Babe Ruth trade Boston and New York for cash, universally regarded as one of the worst sports trades in history.
Yeah.
The Yankees became the Yankees. The Red Sox suffered a curse of the Bambino by not winning the World Series for 86 years.
Woo.
I don't know if the Dallas fans are going to be happy if they don't win a championship for 86 years.
Well, it's likely looking to going down that way unless someone magical comes along in free agency, someone magical comes along that's a one and done in college. It ain't looking too pretty.
Well, let's see what happens when Kyrie gets back. Hey, stop. When Kyrie gets back, AD, with the team they have Gafford, they have Lively, they got 3 live active bodies that you can play AD at the 4. Now, when you really need him, you can play him at the 5 late in the ball game, which he likes to be, which he plays his best when he's at the 4, but he can play the 5 last 5 minutes of the ball game.
Right.
So you got 3 active bigs with Gafford, AD, and Lively. Likely. It's likely. Lively. There, yeah, Lively the second. So once you get him, Kyrie, Nick Marshall has played really well. Let's see Clay. Clay has had some really good games. He's been off. Obviously, we know Clay is not what he once was, but he can get hot. He can catch fire.
Yeah, most definitely.
So let's see. Right now is really not the time. I know everybody's looking at the trade in a vacuum because what Luka is doing for the Lakers, and especially what he did last night.
Yeah.
But let's give this trade a year or two. Then we can really assess it. Says, okay, because what happens if the Mavericks are in the finals? What happens if they turn this thing around? So, no, I think with Kyrie, Ocho, we know Kyrie is an all-star. Anthony Davis is an all-NBA and an all-star. So 2 of those guys with the team that they got, obviously they could possibly make some moves. Now, what's to say they don't make a move and could possibly land KD? Now, are you still upset?
No, I'm
KD,
not upset.
Kyrie and AD?
But hold on, we keep talking about Kyrie. Listen, I love Kyrie. I love everything that he does, right? Everything that he can do, especially being one of the greatest dribblers of the ball and being able to create his own shot. But he's coming off an ACL tear. How do we know what Kyrie we're getting coming off of that? Can he come back and still have the same lateral movement, the same quickness, still be able to do the same things he did that made him special when he has a ball in his hands? We don't know that yet.
I believe he will, considering with the way medicine is and the way these guys come back now.
Right.
It used to be a death sentence when you had an ACL back in the 70s, maybe even the 80s.
Right.
But now with the way medicine is, Ocho, these guys coming back in 7-8 months. Now basketball players, they normally err on the side of caution.
Yes, sir.
So he probably won't be back until after the new year, so 26 possibly would be the earliest that you're going to see Kyrie. But I have no doubt in my mind that he's going to come back and be the same Kyrie. He's still going to be dynamic. He's still going to be electric. And now you pair him with AD, and who knows what they're going to do there. I don't believe they're standing pat. They obviously, look, there's reports out there that the Suns are going to have to do something. Because the way they're constructed, even with KD, even with Book, even with Bradley Beal, they're going to miss the playoffs. They're not even in the play-in. So you can't keep this team the same.
Right.
You're paying $300+ million. You got $300+ million tied up in 3 guys, and you missed the playoff in its entirety.
Yeah.
You got to blow it up. You got to blow it up.
KD is leaving. I know that.
Yeah. KD, Beal. I mean, hey, you got to you got to move on because it's not working. It hasn't worked. And when and a matter of fact, when they made the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken, I think they got swept. So you get swept, you miss the playoffs, it's over.
Yeah,
it's over. So let's see what they do. But yeah, J Kid, I don't know. I mean, you look at this thing. I think you look at it upside down. Had you got Luka, you could say, yeah, we can compare this. But y'all shipped Luka out. So I guarantee you the Red Sox weren't – once Babe Ruth started knocking the ball over the fence and they started winning World Series, yeah, I don't think they was as happy as they thought they were going to be.
You got to look at it, though. For Jason Kidd to say what he's saying as the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks, it just tells you how special Luka was. To where you're even using that in comparison to that trade that long ago. Again, it's a low blow and it's a shot at management. How could you do something like this? How could you have a trade of this magnitude? Because he's comparing it to that of Babe Ruth leaving the Red Sox.
Right. And plus the thing is, Luka's 26. He didn't ask to be traded. Babe Ruth didn't ask to be traded. You know, the owner wanted to finance a play and he needed money, and hey, it happened. And they traded, if I'm probably mistaken, them because they're in the same division now. I don't know if they were back then. But you traded him to a division rival. So it's crazy that it happened. But hey, I don't know if crazier things have happened, but we'll see.
Right.
I think you're going to have to give this deal. I can't look at it this year. Kyrie got hurt. AD was hurt for a large stretch. I think he missed 20+ games. After he got there, played great the first 3 quarters of a game and was outstanding. And then he got injured and he missed some time. So let's see over the next 2 to 3 years how this trade play out, because we might look at it, totally different.
Yeah.
Devin Booker spoke about the Suns missing the play-in. He said, it's been a slow bleed out. I've been feeling this way the majority of the season. Does the Sun missing the playoffs change your view on KD's legacy?
No, absolutely not. I don't think it changes his legacy. There's only so much KD can do. KD still, regardless to them missing the playoffs, will be one of the greatest scorers of all time. Nothing will change that. I think the chase of having super teams, I think it's come to an end now. I think it's come to an end. KD's probably going to he will move on somewhere else. Where he goes, I'm not sure. I think he will try to get another title or 2. So wherever he chooses to go, I'm sure management might not cooperate, but probably give him that grace and sending him somewhere where he wants to play and where he has a chance of winning a title. I don't think Devin Booker is going to be there as well. I think I'm not going to use it. I don't hate using the term you wore out your welcome. You don't want to stay too long, similar to what stayed with the Blazers a little too long because he wanted to be loyal.
Oh no, you're talking about KG with the Timberwolves.
No. With the Trailblazers.
Dame Dollar?
Yeah, Dame. I don't want Devin Booker to do that. You know, I don't want you to wear out your welcome and try to be loyal to a franchise that really isn't going anywhere. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance to compete at a championship, or at least make the playoffs and get past the first round. So I think both of them are probably going, and you know, the Suns are going to have to scrap everything and just really start all over.
But this is where I would disagree with you. This notion that we drop Kevin Durant in, and that team is automatically a championship contending team, is just no longer true. We've seen him get dropped in at Brooklyn. He got swept, and he got to the second round, He had a 3-2 lead, and he lost 2 games, the game 7 on his court. We see him go to Phoenix with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal.
Yes, sir.
While his legacy might not be altered, it may or may not. Let's see once his career is done. But this notion that you drop Kevin Durant in anywhere and they are a championship contending team is no longer true. It's no longer true. And I don't think I defy the person that can argue that point and say, Shannon, it is true. We saw him with Kyrie. We saw him with James Harden. We saw him with Devin Booker. We saw him with Bradley Beal.
Right.
The only thing that we know is Steph Curry, Draymond, and Klay Thompson. That was a team that won 73 games the year before he got there and blew a 3-1 lead. They beat a team. Kevin Durant was on the team that blew the 3-1 lead to Golden State.
Right.
Golden State turned around and blew a 3-1 lead to the Cleveland Cavaliers. So with that being said, I think it's going to be hard-pressed for any analysis, for any historian, for any player in the NBA, as great as Kevin Durant is, to say that you just drop him in and they're a championship contending team is not true. It's not true. Because we've seen it.
Hold on. Even with him being able to score the way he can.
So what happened? So could he not score in Brooklyn?
Well, Unc, you remember everything went haywire in Brooklyn with Kyrie.
Okay, what happened in Phoenix? You see, you keep coming up with excuses.
Well, I'm just telling you what, it's not excuses if it's documented on what happened. Kyrie, I'm not sure what was wrong with Kyrie. James Harden wanted out. I mean, it seemed like everything fell apart from what looked good that I thought, as somewhat of a basketball fan, I'm like, oh, well, the Nets, they're gonna have a shot. They definitely coming out the East. That's what I thought until, Kyrie was disgruntled. James Harden got upset. He wanted out. And KD was like,
why?
There by himself.
Why did James Harden want to get out?
Well, I have no idea. I don't know what type of internal issues they were having. Just from the outside looking in, I thought it was a good look.
Y'all stop this. See, every time we have a conversation, they try to slide LeBron. That's not true because LeBron went to Miami. Okay, what were they doing before LeBron arrived in Miami? When LeBron left, how long before they got back to another NBA Finals? When LeBron went to Cleveland, how long before they returned to the finals? They went all 4 years, they won one. Kyrie got hurt in the overtime of game 1. Kevin Love never played in that series. He goes to the Lakers. And in the second year, they win a title. So this notion that where LeBron James goes, the rings don't follow is just not true because we've seen him move 3 times. In all 3 locations, there's a trophy, and he's the finals MVP. So this notion that LeBron James doesn't move the needle is just not true. You might not like him. You can call him all the names you want, but it's factual. It's factual. Pure and simple. I get it. He's the most, he has a Ken doll now, the first athlete to be a Ken ambassador. Very unique. Unbelievable. They got all the details right. But this notion, guys, come on now, let's be fair. See, y'all blame it. So he's in Phoenix. He got Devin Booker, who's an all-star. Bradley Beal was an all-star. They missed the playoffs with 3 all-stars. They missed the playoffs. They got swept the first year. Come on, man. Cleveland seems to be doing fine without him. How long has LeBron been in L.A.?
4? Has it been 4 years?
Like 7 years?
It's been
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 6 years.
Okay.
So 6 years. Now, I know after LeBron left, give me the pick. Darius Garland. What pick was Darius Garland? Because if you're doing well, you're not picking Darius Garland. Darius Garland was the top 5 pick. Am I correct? He was the 5th pick in the draft. What about Sexton? What pick was he?
Colin Sexton.
What pick was Evan Mobley? So this notion y'all talk about Cleveland seem to be just fine. They should be. They got a top. Evan Mobley was the 3rd pick in the draft. Darius Garland was the 5th pick in the draft. Okoro was the 5th pick in the draft.
Damn.
What pick was Sexton? Mobley was 3. Sexton, Okoro was 5. Garland was 5. What about Sexton? They ended up trading him to get Donovan Mitchell. He was a lottery pick.
Yeah.
He was 8th. So I damn sure hope so. They doing just fine now.
It took a while.
You got a top. You got 2 top. You got 3. You got 3 top 5 picks.
Yeah.
3. Come on now. Y'all don't want to argue this. Y'all really don't. I got time tonight. Y'all don't really want to know. Y'all know I do this for a living. Y'all don't want to argue the facts. Facts.
I like KD to Miami though. I just want to throw that at you.
Ocho, I don't see. Here's the problem that you have when you trade for KD, because you're gonna have to give up so much to get him. Because because they gave up so much to get him. Think about what they gave up, what they traded: a Mikal Bridges, a Cam Johnson, 4 first-round picks. So I need to replenish my cupboard, my pantry for what I lost giving him up. Now you're never gonna get equal value back.
There you go. So already knowing that, they can only ask for so much, because there is no equal value out there in the NBA outside of players that are untouchable. Outside of players that are going to be untouchable.
Right. And so that's the thing, Ocho. But see, here's him going to Golden State, because let's just say Golden State had to trade for him. They would have probably had to give up Clay or Draymond. They would have had to give up a piece. But because he was a free agent.
Right. It made it easy.
It made it easy. I ain't got to give up anything. And he took a friendly deal. He could have got more. He took a little less money. Okay. He goes to Brooklyn. He's a free agent. They don't have to give up anything. So now you can trade those pieces. Kyrie was a free agent. They go together. James Harden comes. You had to give up some, but now you got Harden, you got Kyrie, and you got KD. For whatever happened, James Harden sees where it's going. It's like, man, we can't win here. He wanted to trade. You trade for Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons was damaged in Philly. I knew from the time they lost that to Atlanta, I said it was done. Because once I heard Doc talk after the game, I heard Joel Embiid talk after the game. Go back and look it up. I said, he's done there. It'll never be the same. It's done. Now, you get him. Now, Kyrie, you have the COVID situation. Kyrie doesn't take the COVID vaccination. He has the issue where he tweeted the link. Okay, whatever happened, it happened.
Right.
He moves. KD's like, bro, it is what it is. It's not going to work. Let me go somewhere. He wanted to go to Phoenix. He likes Book. Seemed like a great. But you got it. But see, when you trade, the same thing with Melo when he went to the Knicks. You have to give up so much to get him. You looking at that team, you're like, well, damn, man, I really like that. They nice over there. When you get there, they've given up all the top 2, 3 of the top picks and draft picks. Well, how do you build a team, Ocho? You 3 deep. You have no depth.
Yeah.
See, the difference is Boston drafted. So we got our core.
Right.
Now, the first mistake that they made, Milwaukee, they traded for Dame. They give up Holiday. Well, it seems to me when you give up Dame, Portland says we're going young.
Right.
Boston said we'll take Holiday. We'll take him off your hands. You get Derek White on a deal early. You bring Big Al back.
Yeah.
You made him whole. So now I can build around because I'm piecing things together. I don't really have to give up a whole lot because Portland wanted to go young. They weren't asking. They didn't ask for Jaylen Brown. They didn't ask for well, obviously Tatum, you're not getting him. And they swung the deal for Porzingis. Porzingis wanted out. He didn't want to play with Luka anymore. Right. He said, I'm tired of y'all blaming me for every damn thing. I'm going to get out. So that's the problem that you have when you give up so much for KD What do you have, Ocho? You're going to have 2 stars, but what about your bench? What about your depth? That's where the Celtics beat your ass.
Yeah.
When they come in with Pritchard, they come in with Hauser, they come in with Al Horford off the bench.
Yeah.
You got 3 perimeter defenders with Holiday, with Derek White, and Jaylen Brown. Tatum can defend. Obviously, he's not like those guys, but he can defend.
Yeah.
You got to have depth. OKC, depth.
Damn. I don't like that.
That's why Cleveland made the trade to get DeAndre Hunter. They wanted to add strength to their bench because if you can't have a bench, that's what Golden State used to kick your ass. Because if they had a lead, the second unit, the shot troops, would extend the lead. If the other team had the lead, they would cut into it or even the game up. Now you bring KD, you bring Steph, you bring Draymond, you bring Clay back, it run away from you.
Yeah. But the way you make it sound, it's like it's impossible. It's impossible for KD to go anywhere. So he might as well stay in Phoenix because there's nowhere they can get the value or the compensation for him.
No. The problem is he knows if KD would have said, yeah, I want to go, they would have moved him.
It was in the middle of the season. It was the middle of the season. So nothing could happen in the middle of the season.
Guess what? If they want to move you in the middle of the season, what the hell you think they'll do in the offseason?
Oh, they're gonna move you in the offseason, man. Yeah, they're gonna do it.
Hey, how do you think he arrived in Phoenix? It was the middle of the season trade.
Yeah.
So it was not like he's new to this. That's how he arrived in Phoenix. I was there during the Super Bowl. It happened during the Super Bowl. Right. Remember I told you at our hotel, I walked the hotel and I was like, damn, that's a tall ass dude. I said, damn, that's KD. It's gonna be. My thing is just that you're gonna have to give up so much to get him. They're gonna want. I mean, if he goes to Miami, Ocho, who do you think they're gonna want? Are you gonna give up Hero? You gonna give up Bam? You gonna give up Highsmith? Was it Highsmith? Hightower? Which one is it?
Probably Tyler.
No, they ain't. Pat Riley ain't giving up Tyler Hero. Where they got Scary Terry Rozier, they gonna probably want to get up off him because he's dealing with the stuff with the gambling and all that. He's been injured.
That's tough.
We could continue this. We'll come back after this. Ocho actually connecting now. Draft pick Omarion Hampton. He's a second team AP All-American, first team All-ACC running back, finalist for the Doak Walker Award, led the team with 15 rushing touchdowns, ranked third in the FBF with 1,660 rushing yards, a former Gatorade North Carolina Mr. Football Player of the Year, and winner of the state's Mr. Football. Where your eyes set on UNC Omarion. I'm about to read everything for you, bro. I'm good, bro. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great, bro. I see you repping CAA, so that's the agency that you signed with?
Yeah. I just recently joined them. They've been with me through the past season, so feel pretty good about them.
Good. Congratulations. Let me ask you this. Your Gatorade Mr. North Carolina, you obviously, so you win that award, that means you're the state's best football player. Why did you choose UNC? Yes. Did you want to stay at home? Did you go to Georgia? Did you Alabama or anybody else? What was it about UNC that says, you know what, home is where I want to be?
Yeah. I actually took an official to Florida. I took an official to Auburn, Penn State, and then UNC. And then I kind of narrowed it down to Penn State and UNC. And then I kind of was just always up at UNC. It's like 50 minutes from my crib. So it's like I got to know the teammates. I got to know the coaches. I feel like the playing style they had at the time, the offense they had at the time fit me well. So I feel like that was a big part of it too. So I feel like all of that put it together. So.
Hey, I want to ask you about your combine experience. I remember my combine experience being very nervous. The unfamiliarity, having to be in front of scouts, being in front of that many people, and the pressures that came with it. Was your experience at the combine, and how do you feel you did?
Yeah. I feel like it was definitely different. It was something I had to adjust to, just being in like meeting after meeting after meeting. just going into that and then having to like run your 40 and do like all the competitive
Mhm.
stuff on the last day. But I feel like I did good on it. I feel like I was prepared for it. I feel like Brent, the guy I was training with, Brent Callaway, he did a
Yeah.
good job with all his players and stuff like that. I feel like he been helping us prepare for it well. So I feel like I did well on it. So it was a good experience just to get to talk to all the head
Right.
coaches and stuff. It was really
Like
cool.
if
Yeah,
you had to take a guess on the coaches that you talk to,
yeah,
and you know how you can get a feel, you can get a feel on who likes you, and you can kind of get a feel on who
yeah,
doesn't based on the type of questions they ask you, based on how in depth they get with the personal questions outside of the game of football. If you had to take a guess, who do you
yeah,
think is leaning towards the drafting you on draft day?
yeah. I mean, whoever picked me, I'll be happy
Yeah,
with. But I mean, it's a lot of teams who need a running back. So I
yeah,
mean,
most,
I mean, whoever picked me gonna get the best of me,
yeah.
really. So I feel like I kind of don't look at all the little
Right,
draft
right, right, right,
mock
right,
drafts and
right.
stuff like that.
Because that's
Yeah,
where I was going to take it, because a lot of the mock draft, the latest mock draft, have you going to the Broncos. Now, if you need to hook up,
oh
hey,
yeah.
I know some people.
I bet.
Hey,
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Because if you look at Omarion, if you look at it, you see what Saquon was able to do. You see what Jameer Gibbs, and
Yeah,
you see what Josh Jacobs, and you see what King Henry. You see the
yeah,
resurgence. There was a stretch for about a decade. The
yeah,
running back was not as
yeah,
not a decade, probably say 6-7 years. The
yeah.
running back was not as
yeah.
valued as it seems to be currently is, and coming back. Why do you think that is? And what can you add? If a team, I'm drafting, and I draft
Yeah,
Omarion, tell me what type of player, what type of
yeah,
person am I getting?
yeah. Well, I mean, it's just for me. I feel like I love to see it, just like the Derrick Henry, Saquon's, just them doing their thing out there. I feel like it's putting more value in the position itself. I feel like if the team drafts me, they're gonna get a three down back. They're gonna get a guy that plays special teams. The guy that gonna everybody can run in this league. So I feel like pass protection is a big thing I key
Agreed.
on. I feel like catching out the backfield is another thing that I key on. Just learning the defense, learning like where the safeties are, learning where how the linebackers move and stuff like that. Just different things like all the in-depth stuff like that. So I mean, just different stuff like that. I
Yeah,
feel like it's
I
helping
don't
me.
know. I
I
mean,
like
unless
that.
you run back punts and kickoff, and I don't know if they're gonna put you out there on special teams,
Yeah,
bro.
you they listen.
You might have done played your last
Yeah,
Yeah.
special team snap in
And
college.
matter of fact, I'm glad you just said that. You said you were three down back,
yeah,
obviously, and then you said what you can do with pass
yeah,
protection. Then you brought up being able to catch the ball out the backfield. So that
yeah,
makes you that much more valuable than other running backs that can't do all those things, right? But I mean,
yeah, yeah,
I'm
sir.
telling you, it does. It makes you special. So, in hindsight, when you think about the type of running back you are and what you bring to the table, depending on who
Mm.
drafts you, who would your NFL comparison be right now as far as your playing style goes?
Yeah, yeah. For me, I like to watch like a lot of guys like take tips off a lot of guys. I feel like Joe Mixon is kind of like a running style that
Okay,
I'm
okay,
like.
okay.
I feel like I try to watch like I like Gibbs running style. Like I feel like Bijan is gonna be crazy in the future. I feel like all those guys really just like Saquon, like
Mhm.
Saquon's. I feel like everybody like
Okay,
really.
okay.
UNC has some great
I
running.
like
I
the Joe
mean,
Mixon
go ahead.
comparison. No, I was just saying I like the Joe Mixon comparison. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm looking at some of the
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
looking at some of the running backs that's come out of UNC: Todd Chandler, Michael Carter, Javonte Williams, and now yourself. Have you talked to any of those
yeah.
guys? Have they given you some tips about how to prepare for the NFL, what it's like once you get there, in order to give you, because you kind of got a little GPS. You got guys that went to your school that can partake
Yeah.
information that a lot of people don't have.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like Javante, Michael Carter, Todd Chandler. I feel like even the Natron means. I feel like those are all my guys. Like
Natron.
I can talk to him whenever I need something. Yeah, Natron. Yeah, yeah. He's the dog. Yeah, I can talk to him whenever I need to. They help me out with stuff I need to. I take tips off them too. So I feel like yeah, they're always a connection for me. I feel like
Yeah, North
yeah,
Carolina used to have some great running backs. I don't know if you're probably a little young, but Derek Fenner, famous Amos Lawrence, went to North Carolina.
yeah,
Oh, but Derek Fenner,
yeah,
they ended up moving to tight end once he got to the NFL, but he was an outstanding running back at UNC. Let me ask you this.
yeah,
I,
yeah.
I, I
No,
want to
for
ask you
sure,
this,
yeah.
bro. You named after Mariano B2K.
Nah, I don't think so, no.
Because I've been proud of him. I don't know if
think
I
so.
ever seen somebody with a name like Omarion. And so, damn, I'm like, hold on, let me ask this man.
No.
Your mom might have like B2K back in the day.
Nah, they definitely used to just listen to him, but I don't know if I was named after him.
Hey, I got one. So UNC was sponsored by Jordan Brand, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So
Sponsored by
listen,
Jordan. Yeah.
going into the NFL, who would be your dream partnership to be a part of going into the NFL? Would you like to continue with Jordan Brand? Would you like to be with, I mean, obviously that would be Nike as well, but Jordan Brand has their own select players that are part of, that are part of Jordan. Would you like to be with Nike, Adidas? I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, right now I'm signed with Nike. But right now I'm signed with Nike,
all right, I like it.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah, sir.
look, it don't matter. Cleats on feet mean people eat. So that's what you're trying to do
Yeah.
right now.
Nah,
It don't matter if they could be
exactly.
Pony, they could be Saucony, they could be Puma.
Yeah.
Hey, cleats on feet, people eat.
Hold on, Unc. Hold on.
Exactly.
Huh?
Yeah.
You remember you had pony cleats too?
I did, yes.
I wore pony cleats my freshman year in high school.
Had Converse too. Converse used to make cleats.
Okay. Hey, when you're not grinding, right? When you're not grinding, what's your go-to chill move? Are you a gamer? You like music? You like movies? Man, what you be on outside of the game of football?
Outside the game of football, I probably would be with the boys playing basketball. I'd be hooping all the time. We going over like to the yeah. We'll be over at the rec center, just hooping over there.
Okay, so you're not a gamer. No games, no Madden, no FIFA, no Call of Duty.
Nah, yeah, I'll be on Call of Duty.
Okay.
Call of Duty is my game.
All right. I like
Yeah.
You married?
Yeah, I got a girl, but I ain't married. I ain't married.
Okay.
You're a keeper. Stay focused.
Yeah.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you something. Give me your top 5 running backs. If I said, okay, you get any 5 running backs that you want from any era. I mean, so give me your top 5 running backs.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you gotta put Reggie Bush in there. I feel like you gotta put him in there.
Okay.
I feel like growing up I was a big Marshawn Lynch fan. I feel like Marshawn Lynch is in there too.
Boy.
Yeah. And then let me see. I gotta put Saquon in there.
Okay.
I feel like what he do is unreal. Saquon. Then I'm gonna put Derrick Henry in there. Put Derrick Henry. And then I'm missing a lot of people.
Yeah, you miss a lot of people because you ain't put nobody that came before 2000. You do they did play football before 2000, bro. I just want to throw that out there. That's your list. Hey, I want you to take off all your list, but they did play the game of football before 2000.
Nah, yeah. I'm watching a lot of the new school now.
Yeah, but look, you said you like Joe Mixon. So are you more run for power? You run more for are you shifty? I mean, are you a combination?
Yeah. I try to add everything to my game. Really, it's always room to grow. Try to grow to do different things. I feel like try to make them juke in space, make them do different things, learn off different people. So I feel like it's always room to grow to do different things. I try to be versatile as much as I can.
Right. Well, bro, we want to thank you for joining us.
I got one more question.
Go ahead.
I got one more question.
Yeah.
If football didn't exist, now obviously we all need to have a plan B. You just know NFL stand for not for long. I'm not wishing nothing bad. It's just a question in life. If your plan B, if football didn't exist, let's say it didn't exist, what would your dream career be if you wasn't playing football?
I feel like even what I'm doing now, I feel like if we want like personal training with football, I feel like I would do personal training with like just fitness stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like going around doing personal training with like kids who didn't have like the opportunities that I had in like smaller neighborhoods and stuff like that. I feel like that's something I wanted to do in the long run. Just reaching out to those kids, giving them opportunities that I had. So I feel like that's one of the things I'll definitely look
That's a good
into.
one. That's a good one. That's dope. That's dope.
Well, thanks for giving us
Yeah,
some of your time. We wish you the best of luck wherever you go, bro. Hey, it's not how high you go, it's where you go. And once you get there,
yeah.
the journey really starts. Your
Yes, sir.
journey doesn't start just getting to the NFL. The journey starts once you arrive in the NFL.
Absolutely.
So Ocho and I want to wish you best of luck. The Nightcap family want to wish you the best of luck, and check back in when it's down the road.
Yeah.
All right, appreciate you having me on.
Appreciate you, bro.
Don't forget to eat McDonald's.
Yeah, appreciate you. All right, man.
That's Omarion Hampton, the University of North Carolina running back, projected to be a first-round pick. Mock had him going to the Broncos, but we'll see. Since there has been a resurgence, we saw what Saquon did for the Eagles. We saw what Derrick Henry did for the Ravens offense, Josh Jacobs for the Packers, Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions. We saw Joe Mixon, what he added to the Houston Texans. And so the running back is kind of like, hey, coming back. We saw the year before what C-Mac did for the 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
So the running back is definitely coming back. Guys that can run, can catch it, but you got to be able to pass block. Because once they found that you can't pass block, they're going to blitz you. They're going to make you stay in.
Every time.
They're gonna make you stay. They're gonna make you stay in, Ocho. So we wish the young man the best of luck wherever he goes. But we're gonna keep an eye on him. We like to keep an eye on the guys that come on Nightcap and chop it up with us, Ocho. So I can't wait to see where he goes and how well he does. Ocho, Bruce Arians, regarded as the quarterback whisperer, spoke about Anthony Richardson. He said, Anthony, I think, needed 2 more years in college as a passer. I didn't see him as being able to beat anybody in 2-minute and third down. If you can't do that in the NFL, you're just an average guy. He lie.
Yeah,
He lie.
he's right. He's right. I have a
You got third. Ocho, you make your money on third down.
every time.
You got to make your money on third down.
Listen, you hope to make your hay on first to make second and third a little easier.
Yes.
But if you don't, the better the passer you are, the more easy it is to convert those third downs. Now, obviously, I think the repetitions, obviously being in college, would have helped him tremendously. If you look at the numbers, I don't have the numbers in front of me, so I don't want to state and be wrong statistically. But he didn't play that many games in college, huh?
That's where he said he should, and he wasn't a high completion percentage guy in college. So we're not playing a whole lot, and I get why he came out, Ocho.
Yeah,
the guy's a top 5 pick.
Oh yeah,
he got $25 million probably fully guaranteed. They ain't paying that in NIL and collective. So I get why.
Right.
I get why. You get why. His family gets why. Because at the end of the day, why are we doing this, Ocho? We're trying to set our families up. That's how that's how, I'm not saying all. Let me take that back, Ocho. There's no such thing as all or every. But a lot of us, what we do this for is for our family. We're trying to get to the bag as soon as we possibly can because everybody didn't grow up like a Grant Hill that had a 2-parent or the Mannings or the Watts. So we grew up in a situation, a lot of times it's grandma, a lot of times it's mom, and we trying to get there to get them out of that situation. So I get why he did it.
Right.
But what Bruce has said, and I totally agree, he could have gotten a lot more by staying and getting better at his craft.
Right.
But at the end of the day, in the 2-minute drill and on third down is as a quarterback where you make your money.
You got to have it. You got to have it. But Unc, who's to say? There are a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL that have made it, that have stayed for 4 years, that have been there for a long time, that also struggle in those same situations and converting third downs. So just
that's why you his big message is also, Ocho. 2-minute drill, third down. If you can't do that, you're average. So he's not saying that he believed that he would have been better. Look at BA's record, Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck. He worked with Big Ben Roethlisberger.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Had all those guys in the early stages. He worked with he had Carson. I think he had Carson.
Yeah,
in Arizona, didn't he?
In Arizona, yeah.
Okay, so he knows something about the quarterback position. I like BA. BA gonna tell you like it is. It ain't no sugarcoat with BA now.
Yeah. Most definitely.
If it comes up, it's coming out.
Yeah,
So
it was also one of the issues then over there in Tampa. Now, remember?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why they sent his ass upstairs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I believe because here's the thing, Ocho. He was a 50, maybe a 50% completion guy in college.
Mm-hmm.
If you're 50% in
50?
college,
50?
he's 46. Put it like this here. He had a worse completion percentage than Tebow in the NFL. And you know, Tebow was 47%. It was worse than Tebow's.
So
You're not going to be successful. Ocho, with the way the field is spaced now, the way they protect the quarterback, the way they protect the receivers,
right.
Everybody should be completing 60%.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, you should. It's because to me, I'm not saying the game is easy, but they made the offensive game much easier.
Yes, and so that's why the
especially
quarterback.
with the way defenders and defense are handicapped.
So now it used to be if you completed in the high 50s, boy, you had a hell of a season.
Oh yeah,
you had a hell of a 90s when I got to the league, and even before Ocho. Right. If you threw for 3,000 yards was the standard. If you threw for 3,000 yards, because everybody ran the football. Mm-hmm. That's why many believe Dan Marino still has the greatest statistical passing season, even though they've passed him for yards, they've passed him for touchdowns. Mm-hmm. He threw for 5,000 yards and 48 touchdowns in that era.
The running era, yeah. Yeah. Duper, and Clayton was eating, boy.
Boy, did you know what they did? Look, I came in when they knocked your ass off. There was no part of the quarterback that was off limits. Right. The only thing you couldn't hit him at the bottom of his feet, and that's because he was standing on them. Other than that,
everything was a green light.
From the top of the head to the top of your feet.
Yeah. You
remember I sent you that clip what Charles Martin did to Jim McMahon?
Oh yeah.
How he was just standing there and he looked around like, "Oh, I got you." What? Mm-hmm. Oh, that was commonplace. Go back and look. Bruce Smith jumps off sides. That's what they call unevaded to the quarterback. Right. Bruce jumped off sides, knocked Boomer Esiason out
of the game
for like weeks. Not just the game, for weeks. It was anything goes. Mm-hmm. Anything. And so they made it easier. So for a quarterback to be in the 40s,
right?
Whew, Lord.
Hold it. Bad, bro. Bad.
That's bad. It's Ocho. He's got to get up to the mid 50s. He's got to get it up to the mid 50s, Ocho.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you think a quarterback struggling to have a high percentage or high completion percentage? Do you think that's because of his supporting cast around him is not good enough?
Man, he got some. Hey, you see what he got? Them receivers he got. He got Jonathan Taylor in the back. We forgot to mention Jonathan Taylor. We didn't even mention him, Ocho.
And honestly, having Jonathan Taylor back there, it should make anything having to do with the passing game that much effing easier.
Yes.
Because I know they got a safety in the box.
Yeah,
absolutely. They do.
Absolutely.
Listen,
and you got Pittman. They got Pittman. They got another receiver too that's really good. They got, I forget his name though.
Hey, number 10.
Yes.
Oh my God. Hey, Chad, hey, I apologize for the disrespect, but young bull, whoever wears number 10, I forget your name. Boy, I'm telling you here out of my mouth, boy, you is the real deal, boy. You the real deal. And I apologize if I remember your name. Boy, young boy, you're the real deal, boy.
Oh, yeah.
What's his last name, Unc?
I can't.
Oh, man.
They got Michael Pittman Jr. What's the guy? What's the other receiver? Alex Pierce.
Oh,
Alex Pierce.
That's number 10 name, Alex Pierce?
Downs. They got Josh Downs, Alec Pierce, Michael Pittman Jr. I think the tight end is Mo Alley Cox. And they got Jonathan Taylor. And they had Braden Smith took some time away. He was dealing with some things. They got a nice offensive line. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no reason, there's none for him to be completing less than 50% of his passes. Because he missed a lot of throws, Ocho. And I say, bro, you don't have to throw everything through the eye of a hurricane.
You got to touch. You got to touch. You got to have some touch. You got to have some finesse to your game. You got to have some finesse. I'm trying to think what quarterback is labeled of having a very
Mitchell is number 10, Ocho.
Mitchell. Hey, what, you don't know his first name?
Adam Mitchell. Yeah. Whatever it is, he could cook.
Hey, he be cooking. Hey, brother Mitchell, I apologize. I will never forget your name again. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. Boy, I'm gonna give
They
you
got some nice receivers over there, Ocho.
I'm talking about nice. And
There's
I
no
wouldn't be
reason
surprised-
for
I wouldn't
him
be surprised
to.
that Mitchell has a bigger role coming this season.
There's no reason for him to be completing 46% of his passes.
Yeah.
With that type of receiving core, with that offensive line, and with Jonathan Taylor in your backfield.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, he might be better this year. You never know. You have a whole off season to work on the things you need to work on. Going into having another mini camp, another training camp up under your belt. Familiarity with the system you're in. I think and hoping this year he
got to put the time in.
Yeah, you got to. I'm hoping he plays with a lot more confidence, and he'll be fine.
You got to put the time in.
Yeah,
you got to put the time in. And if he does that, remember we had Pittman on.
Yeah.
Who else we talked to some people like, hey, bro, he can't be the first. You can't be the last one in and the first one to leave. It's got to be it's got to be first.
Yeah.
Reverse. The first one in, the last one to leave.
Last one to leave.
Not the last first. First last.
Right.
But hopefully he gets it figured out, because like I said, I think they got, look, that's a very competitive division. You got Houston.
CJ Stroud.
Houston you got Lawrence. You about to have Cam Ward in that division.
Oof.
Because look, if you go back and study it, Ocho, look at it. It's a quarterback league.
Yeah.
Look at the NFC East.
Oh.
Look at the AFC. Look at the AFC West. What they have in the West. Look at these divisions. That'll tell you who's winning it.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks, because that's what you got to compete against. I know they're not on the field at the same time, but you have to match him. You can't our defense is going to hold him. If I throw for 170 yards, we're going to – no. You might win one or two games like that, but you're going to have to match that production.
Mm-hmm. Every time.
So hopefully AR gets this thing figured out and get this thing turned around. Sheuder Sanders met with the Pittsburgh Steelers today and was impressed by the visit. He even said Mike Tomlin reminds him of his father, Coach Sanders. The Steelers was great. I understand why they win so much, why Mike Tomlin is the way he is. He resembles my dad a little bit. They have the same principles. Sheuder reportedly does not want to be taken top 3 per NBC. I believe ideally he would like to go to New Orleans. I believe that's where he would really like to go.
Of all places, New Orleans?
Yep.
Can you explain why he would want to go to New Orleans? Just curious.
You look at the receiver core they got.
Chris Olave.
They got Chris Olave. 22. What's the name? The speed?
Rashid. No.
Rashid. Yes.
I said it right.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, that young bull can run, boy. You hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, he can run.
Juwan Johnson. I think that's the tight end. Alvin Kamara is still there.
Ooh, that's nice. That's nice.
Indoors.
Okay. Now you cooking. Now you making sense. You making sense to me. He's not going to be there with what the Saints pick what?
9.
He's not gonna be that 9.
But here's the thing.
He's not gonna be that 9.
Once he gets past the top 3, Ocho, nobody needs a quarterback.
He's not getting past the top 3.
Ocho, Jacksonville not gonna take a quarterback.
Tennessee needs a quarterback. The Giants need a quarterback.
Tennessee taking Cam Ward. Tennessee has canceled. They canceled Sheuder. They canceled Travis Hunter. What does that tell you? They canceled the visit. They reached out to the agency and say, we're going to respectfully decline. Hopefully you guys understand. What does that tell you?
Who are they taking?
They're taking Cam Ward.
And what happens if they pull a belly flop and take Abdul Carter? Okay. You know how the NFL works. They have you thinking one thing and they do another.
Let me ask you a question. Does Abdul Carter make them better right now? Or does a quarterback make them? Remember, we just talked about what do you need in that division?
Quarterback. Yeah, absolutely.
Lawrence, Stroud. You said you believe Anthony Richardson's going to be better.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you're right. You're right. But listen, you know what? I look at Abdul Carter and I see him similar to that of a Von Miller, similar to that of a Micah Parsons, being able to change and impact the game tremendously. A play right now type of player. Oh, that's a good one. Because I'm not talking about just any type of player. I see Abdul Carter as a transcending talent, a generational talent, similar to the two players that I just named. But Cam Ward, listen, you're right. You're right. You can't go against that.
I believe they're gonna. I believe they canceled all visits.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Bless you.
It's hard for me to believe, Ocho,
Yeah.
that you're gonna take a guy with the first overall pick,
Right.
and you don't have an individual meeting with him.
Right. You're right.
Now, there might be a situation on down the line, somebody go in the first round, and they're like, I didn't even meet with these guys. But
Right.
you talk about a top 3 pick, and you don't meet with them?
Okay, you're right. Right. Listen, but
I'm
I
not
just
saying it can't happen.
Right.
But the likelihood, because guess what? Ocho, you know the first pick in the draft gets 40 to 45 million fully guaranteed. His contract is fully guaranteed the first 4 years. It's fully guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Listen, I'm wishing both of those young bulls luck, obviously. Whether they get Abdul Carter, whether they get Cam Ward is going to be a tremendous, tremendous talent. Being able to carry over what he was able to do at UM and come into a program and not revitalizing them offensively. And they almost look like the U of O from the early 2000s. So I'm sure he's going to do, his due diligence in trying to revive the Tennessee Titans and some of the mistakes they've had to deal with brother Will Levis and Malik Willis and some of those guys. It's been a
Malik Willis look competent in Green Bay. He looks competent in Green Bay.
He looked very good when Jordan Love went out. When Jordan Love went out, he was balling.
Yes.
But listen, it's easy to ball when you got Reed and Hicks and Watson and Romeo Dubs and all those dudes around you.
So
I like it.
Tennessee has the first pick, Cleveland, the Giants, the Patriots, Jacksonville, Vegas, Jets, Carolina, New Orleans, Chicago, San Fran, Dallas.
And it's so funny.
We know the top 3 teams could use a quarterback.
Yes, sir.
It seems Cleveland is leaning towards Travis or Abdul Carter. The question is, the Giants really controls it. What does the Giants do at 3?
They need a quarterback, huh? They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. And not a quarterback to come in and play right now, a quarterback to sit behind Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston and Danny DeVito and learn the game. You need a quarterback for the future. You have 2 quarterbacks on 1-year deals.
Mm-hmm.
You need a quarterback for the foreseeable future.
Look, I've given Jackson. I've given Will Levis. Will Levis had Calvin Ridley, and he had D-Hop, and he had number 85. I can't even pronounce his last name. They need a quarterback.
Right. Damn.
So I can see that. I can see them taking a quarterback, have him learn for a year with Russ. Russ did a 1-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah.
The Giants are going to be the key.
Yeah.
The Giants are going to be the key.
And you know what's funny? Is it funny? You just mentioned the draft order. Ain't no telling what's going to happen the day of the draft. Ain't no telling. There might be a player that's someone that's picking 7, 8, or 9, and they sneak up and make sure they grab the actual individual I want, and it changes up everything on who goes where.
True. That's possible. That's very possible.
You never know.
We've seen that happen.
Oh, yeah.
But it's going to be interesting. I think for me, what are the odds? What are the odds? What's DraftKings giving us on Tennessee taking Cam Ward?
They got the odds out already?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Wait, when is the draft? What day? I mean, April what?
24th.
Okay, we still got 2 weeks. Okay.
They don't have it out yet?
I was going to say, well, it's kind of early.
I'm thinking that considering they see everybody done cancel those workouts, they're probably not going to even give you no odds. Probably minus 2,000. Does anybody have odds out? DraftKings, y'all wanted to talk about, y'all need to put some odds out. I'll chat like odds. Bro, this joker here.
Heidi, what's up, boy?
Ocho talking to you. He said,
Come on down here to Miami, boy. I got plenty of room for you now.
Hey, you see if he buying TVs, he talking about what type of car should I get? Should I get a McLaren? He
No, I would
food
just,
off your table.
I would just think about it, Unc. I would just think about it. You know, McLaren right
But you
here.
ain't think about paying me though, huh?
No, I'm gonna pay you. I told you I'm gonna pay you. The money ain't the problem. The money ain't the problem. I'm gonna pay you.
Yeah. Cam Ward being the first quarterback selected is minus 20,000.
Jesus.
Thank you. Thank you. You'd be a fool to take that.
Right.
So we shall see in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But I think the key is at 3, Ocho.
Yeah.
I think Cleveland's going to take one of those defenders.
What, Abdul or Travis?
Yep. Because you know what, I can put Travis at wide receiver and pair him with Jerry Jeudy.
Ooh, that's nasty. And have some packages for him at DB.
Yep.
Can you imagine Denzel Ward on one side and Travis coming in, Greg Newsome and Travis coming in at the nickel on certain, man.
But put Newsome in the slot.
Right.
Let Trav
go outside.
Go outside, yeah.
That's nasty. I like that. I like that combination.
So it's gonna be. We shall see. We shall see. I think the key is at the Giants at 3. New England not taking a quarterback. Jacksonville's not taking a quarterback.
No.
New England's not taking a quarterback. They just took a quarterback at 3, and they really like this kid. Vrabel has been abundantly clear. One of the reasons he took the job, you know, they always say that because of the quarterback. No, it was a head coaching job, and they gave you a lot of money. That's why he took the job. But hey, it sounds good at the time. Hey, I'm a rock with it.
Right. My dog, my homie wanted shine, boy.
Man, I swear. I need to get you a podcast. Come on. I need to get you a podcast. What can you do? Can you do anything? Bro. Nah, bro.
My dog.
What? I see you. I love you too, buddy. I love you too. You did a good job today. You ate all your farmer's dog. So yeah, of course. So you have my
Come on down here to Miami, man.
Chicken and turkey. I like chicken and turkey. Chicken and the turkey is my favorite.
I get him some chicks at the dog park out here.
Man, you have the man. He ain't fixed. He can't go to no dog park.
That's the whole point.
You have my dog. They even put my dog down, man. Hell no. No, hell no. I ain't let me come see you. Ocho, Bill Belichick admitted not drafting Lamar Jackson in 2018 was a major mistake. Belichick said took Sonny Michel, 1 pick before Lamar was selected, with the 32nd pick in the overall draft.
I mean, that ain't the only. I mean, there have been plenty of mistakes. Hell, all 28 teams that didn't draft Randy Moss, that was a mistake too.
It's hindsight. It's a magnificent sight. It's easy to say. But hold on. If they'd have thought Lamar Jackson was going to be this, they'd have took him number 1.
He'd been number 1.
Yes, it's easy. Ocho, it's easy to look back. I should have put 500,000 to $1 million in Netflix. I should have put 500,000 to $1 million in Google. It's easy to look back now. They through the roof.
Yeah. You never know. That's why it's called taking a chance or taking a gamble.
What about those stocks that we thought? What about the Blockbuster stock that I had? Can I sell your Blockbuster right now, Ocho? What the hell? Or AOL? Anybody interested in AOL?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Coach, it's easy. I mean, hindsight is a magnificent science because you have the luxury of knowing now what you
Right.
didn't know then.
Then, yeah.
Well,
Well, hey.
hell, who could live their life like that, Ocho? Who could live their life like that? We go back and say, you know what, Ocho? Think about it. Just think, okay, we go to a bigger school. Hey, with our talents, we probably be a top 10 pick. We're going to get hey, now we got millions coming out. We're going to get to a contract even sooner. We got more. Come on, man. You make yourself sick doing that.
Hold on. As a scout and as a GM, how do you look at Lamar Jackson at Louisville in college and pass on based on what you see? I don't care what the people say. I don't care what the media say about him being a running back. How do you pass on that? Understanding how dynamic he can be, how dynamic he was.
Because they didn't view him as a quarterback. Man, they wanted the man to work out as a wide receiver, Ocho. What does that tell you? You had some prominent GMs that drafted historically great players, said, I see him as a wide receiver. Remember, they wanted Tim Tebow to work out at tight end. So you can understand why. I mean, it's just like the guys that took Jokic in the second round. Right. If they knew that, they'd have took Jokic in the first overall pick if you know he's going to be a 3-time MVP.
Yeah, but you have an eye for football. I have an eye for football. I could see how dynamic he was in college. I can see how the shift in the game and which way it was headed and knowing, okay, this is what I need.
But I did say I thought the Ravens should take him. What pick did the Ravens? Because the Ravens had 2 first-round picks. Yeah, I just knew the Ravens were going to take it with their first-round pick. I said, oh, perfect. The Ravens are perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when they pass, I'm like, oh, shucks.
Hey, you win some, you lose some.
At 20. Who was the 25th pick? Who did they take? Okay, tight end. They took a tight end. He had some good years for the Broncos. I think he's still playing. He was at Cleveland. No, he's in New England, isn't he?
Who that?
Hayden Hurst.
Oh, okay.
But he might be a free agent, but okay. But Ocho, that's the thing.
Right.
When you can't see, like, oh, he can't play. I was like, bro, and my thing was, I was like, bro, somebody threw for all them yards. Y'all make it seem like the man rushed for 3,000 yards. The man passed for 3,000. Yeah. He rushed for 1,500. And his junior year or his sophomore year was better than the year when he run the Heisman. I just knew I said the Ravens. I think the Ravens gonna take him. I said that'd be a good pick. They're the right situation. What? Stop. I got some badass kids today. Man. Woo. That's why I'm getting you a brother, bro.
What are you doing? What tide is that?
Teddy. I just.
Where Teddy at? Oh, there you go.
Yes.
What they was in there arguing?
No, he tearing stuff off the box. And they're arguing. They've been fighting over cloth the whole night. Get it. So I called the lady today. So I'm gonna get another one.
You gonna get another one?
Another one of these, not this one. No, not him.
Well, how do you think they're gonna be accepting of a new dog?
They're gonna be great. They're gonna be great.
Hold on. Are you gonna get another male?
Yes. I've only had male dogs. We've only had male dogs. In my family, we've only had male dogs. All this going back to my grandfather had hunting dogs, Riley and Skimp, to us having Joe Boy and Homer and Champ. Only had.
Hold on. Now, you've had Teddy and Titus. How are you so sure they're going to be accepting of a new male dog coming in?
I'm the pack leader. I determine how everything goes.
Okay. I like that.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I had 4 at one point in time. I had Tarzan and Taz, and I had Titan and Tonka. So I had 4 at one time.
Right.
And then I had 3. Had an Akita named Samson, but we called him Bo, and I had Taz and Tarzan.
Where are all these dogs at, man?
Well, I got these two right here. I'm getting another one. Probably in a month. He got papers. He's all vaccinated. He got a passport. I just talked to the lady. We're gonna ride her money, and then when she brings him over, I'll give her the rest of the money in cash.
Hold on. What kind of dog we talking about?
Another one of these, a palm.
Well, whoa, oh hell. How much we talking? How much it cost?
Same 10.
10 what?
Yeah, because you got Ocho. He's coming from overseas.
Hold on, 10 what?
10 bands. So that's why I need that 5,200. It's only 4,800.
So
but once I get my 52.
So hold on. So you paying 10,000 American dollars in this economy for a dog when you
just spent 21,000 on one bedroom set.
Now that was my living room furniture.
Okay, living room. Man, people furnish their whole house for 10 bands.
Hold on. Wait a minute. This is a different house. I'm doing all white. This is different. This is a different type of fabric that comes all the way from Ethiopia. You can't get this. You can't get this white just anywhere. Huh? And then my rug is alpaca. I got alpaca rug. Yeah, this is different. All white.
I'm gonna pack you in that same rug and throw your ass in.
Hey, listen, I could have got you a dog. I got a homeboy right now in Liberty City. Could have got you what's that, a Pomeranian?
Yes.
Could have got you a Pomeranian, 5-star Pomeranian for $200.
See, and I'm gonna beat the tariffs. I want to buy, you know what I'm saying? Because they charge putting tariffs on everything. So you know what I'm saying, Ocho?
No, we got a 90-day suspension on the tariff, so we good right now.
Well, we getting all our stuff before, you know, you never know. He might change his mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I gotta get one from him because he and Titus don't realize how big he is. So Titus be picking him up, walking around because he pick him up by his shirt and be walking around with him.
Yeah. But listen, that's a whole lot of money for a dog, man. I'm just looking out for you. I've never heard I've heard the first time you spend 10 on that one and spending 10 on another one.
Bro, there was a dog that just sold for $5 million. No,
it's not.
Yes, it is. Google it. I think it's a Tibetan Mastiff.
That story might not be real. I doubt that's real.
Ocho, the bloodlines the top of the bloodlines, they go for 600,000 on average.
Yeah, I know.
Ocho, I'm into dogs.
Me too. You know, I love dogs too. Now, the Tibetan Mastiff is huge. You know, it's a big dog. It's not too many of them here in the States, though. I ain't seen Tibetan Mastiffs in the States.
Because the bloodlines. You know, when you're dealing with top of the line bloodlines, but there's some you can find them.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, you know, 10,000. That's a little steep now for a dog, and I got
that ain't nothing.
I mean, the fact that I can get you one for $200 that look just like that.
I look. I was about to buy me a car, but they talk about them tariffs. I ain't getting the car till 28.
Hold on. Well, how you about you got a $10,000 dog? You about to buy a car? And you complaining because I'm gonna go get a McLaren tomorrow?
With 5,200 of my dollars, that's why I'm complaining. If it's all your money, I don't give a deal about that. You buying stuff with my money, Chad. What's wrong with this man?
Time out. Listen, I'm not getting a McLaren with your money. That's not what I'm using. I got 50 jobs. I got 50 jobs. It's
world's most expensive dog. Breeder pays $5 million for a rare wolf dog that's part wild beast, part pooch, and eats 3 kilograms of raw meat daily. Here's its new owner. $5 million.
A wolf dog?
Yes. Now go look up Tibetan Mastiff and get those pure bloodlines. 600,000, million, 2 million, top. Dog, even dogs that you see at the Westminster. Right. Those dogs go on average for 5 to 10.
Oh, now I know. Now they expensive. Now I know that them show dogs. That's a different ball game. Okay. The most expensive Tibetan Mastiff ever sold is a red golden puppy named Big Splash. A guy by the name of Hong Dong which is Hong Dong in Chinese, paid 1.5 million, 10 million won in 2011 for a Chinese. Hey, these are beautiful. They look like an oversized chow chow, huh?
Mm-hmm. Chow. Dogs are expensive, bro. I wanted to get a Bichon. Actually, as a matter of fact, I went to Houston, Texas, Scott Summer. If y'all don't believe it, you can call him up and ask him. I went out there. They had one named JR. He was the first Bichon to win. He's won again. He's won with another Bichon, and he also won with a Clumbersome Spaniel named Stump.
Right.
I went out there and looked at him. Man, that man told me what that thing was going to cost. Oh, no, bro. I'm sorry. I wasted your time.
A Bichon Frise.
Yes.
How much?
Like 30, and then they wanted to trade him because they wanted to put him in a show.
30,000?
Yeah.
And
then he wanted to show, because the thing is that like he's the trainer. He wasn't the owner. As a matter of fact, Chad, y'all know I'm talking about Carl Ruggles was the owner. Go look it up. Look up Carl Ruggles.
man, 30,000. Boy, stop. Ooh, but that's expensive, boy. Golly.
Yeah. But hey, this I don't spend a whole lot of money on a whole lot of stuff. But dogs, I'm gonna make sure they have the best care. I'm gonna make sure they have the best food. I'm gonna make sure they have the best attention. And they get sick. Hey, like I said, I'm always gonna give my dogs at least a chance. I'm gonna give them a week, even if the vet tells me, Mr. Sharpe, I'm gonna give them a week.
Right.
And I know it sets me back sometimes. It costs me 15, 20 bands. But I'm going to give them a week. If you can pull through, I'm going to give you a chance.
Right.
And then I just have to make the tough decision.
Right.
They're not going to be able to pull through. I don't want them to suffer, because at some point in time, it gets to a point where, Ocho, are you keeping them alive for you, or are you keeping them alive for him? Because he has no quality of life.
Right. Well,
And
listen, listen, I love that you love dogs. I hear the passion in your voice, but if you ever want to save some money, I got a homeboy named Dewberry in Liberty City right now. He's a booster. He can get you anything.
Oh, I got a homeboy too.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I just saw it. I said, man, what my damn pressure washer that I gave you $200 for? he got some expensive ass cologne. I said, I don't want no damn cologne. I want that pressure washer that you promised me.
Hey. Oh, that's crazy. 30,000, 10,000. Ooh.
That's jewelry. That's you got that Rolex and you got them chrome hard jeans that you sitting on there smoking them cigars. How much a pair of Chad, chrome hard jeans, 10, 12, 15,000. The belt, 5,000.
Nah.
Yeah, bull jive.
I'm a booster now.
A booster. I don't know what you are, but I'm just saying, can I get my $5,200 so I can send this woman the money?
I got you.
No, you don't got me.
Hold on. When you gonna get the dog? When you gonna get the dog so I can send the money?
I gotta wire the money, half of it tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow? So you gonna send your half, and then when the dog come, I give you the rest of it.
What you mean my half? You got that man to my head. That man gonna talk about you go ahead and send your half, and when it come, I'll give you my half. All of it's my half. You got my money. This man talking about buying a McLaren. This man talking about, man, done bought all kind of stuff. Got chat, y'all saw it. 70-inch TV.
Hey, hold on. Hey, listen, I'm in my winning
with
season.
Surround sound.
I'm in my winning season, Unc. I told you 2025, I'm not playing.
Well, I want to win. I'm losing right now.
You ain't losing. You just bought a $10,000 dog. How you losing? You was finna buy a car yesterday, but the tariffs made you stop.
I was thinking about buying a car in 26. I wasn't buying no car this year.
Okay.
I just got the extended warranty. Oh no.
Okay. So all right.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna push it all the way back to 28. I'm just gonna get me a 2-year extended warranty. My warranty will be up in January of 26. So I'm gonna get 26, 27. I get me a new car in 28.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wait till 28 then to get it then.
No, you ain't finna wait nothing. No, pew, 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 pew. If you can wait that long, go ahead. If you could dodge what I be throwing at you, good luck. Chat, y'all see this man?
Oh, hey, boy, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny, boy. That's funny. No, I'm chilling though. I ain't gonna buy nothing. I'm chilling. I'm just glad to be in my new place, man. This thing look real. Now I will give you the tour. I will give you a tour, but I don't know don't know how to work the camera.
Don't worry about it. I tell you what, Ocho, if you don't send me my money, I'm gonna come visit you and I'm gonna take me a Duke on the alpaca.
No, don't do that. Hey, Bunk, you know how much I paid for that?
Guess how much you gonna pay to get it clean?
Nah.
I'm gonna drink me some chocolate milk and I'm gonna eat about 3-4 apples.
Hey, listen, you come to Miami, it's a whole lot of people got to deal with you. You mess around with me down here now.
I'm talking about a complete blowout. Yeah, Teddy Bear, we gonna get it. We gonna get it.
Hey, that's messed up.
We gonna get it. Ocho, Deshaun Watson say he will come back better than he ever was. Everyone don't think I can get back to where I was. I believe the work that I put in, that I believe in myself. I know I'm gonna be way better than before.
Hey, that's where it all started, huh? That's where it all started. Now, one of the problems with Deshaun Watson in previous years, based on how he looked, is it looked like his confidence was shot. It looked like his confidence was shot. I even asked you before, why does it seem like other quarterbacks that come into the game that play in the exact same system look that much better than he does? Why would Joe Flacco coming in and leading the Cleveland Browns to a first-round playoff berth? Why does the offense look completely different every time somebody else is at the helm? For one, I think Deshaun might not have been all the way fully healthy. Outside of that, I think his confidence was shot, and you could tell by his decision making when he was playing. I don't know. Listen, I hope he gets back to the old Deshaun that we used to seeing and make that AFC North that much more interesting, where it's a 4-quarterback battle, for the top. I mean, well,
you know what I'm gonna do, Ocho?
3 quarterback.
I'm gonna call Kmart and tell him to go ahead and send me those cigars.
Who?
Kmart.
Oh, I forgot Listen, now I don't want to listen. I don't play by my cigars now. Now, one thing about it, he lost that.
I'm hoping you don't play.
Listen, I ain't heard from him since. I ain't heard from Kmart since. And I would hate to have to jump on him. I would hate to have to do it to him.
I'm gonna call him tomorrow. I'm gonna say, Kmart, just go ahead and send that to me.
Hey, don't do that. Don't
with
do
them
that.
70 gauge lunatics and them Daniel Marshalls.
Listen, he see you my cigars. I probably had to whoop. I probably had to whoop him. I'm just being honest.
Between you and him, but I'm gonna get them cigars. My brother smokes cigars. My brother loves cigars.
Now he don't smoke them kind though. He don't smoke them kind.
He don't smoke them kind, but he will.
Hey, chat, y'all tell Kenya Mard, man, make sure he got 3 days. He got 3 days, because if he got 3 days to get my cigars to Miami, or I'm gonna come on Gil's Arena, I'll fly to LA. I'll whoop Kenya Martin. Matter of fact, I'll whoop everybody on Gil's podcast.
Why you want to whip everybody, but you don't want to pay me?
Because he's guilty by association. So Gil gonna get it. Kenya gonna get
guess what?
Whoever else
I got to whip you, all the kids, Chauncey, everybody. Guilty by association.
Listen, my kids will jump you, boy.
That's what I'm looking for.
My kids will jump you, boy. You don't want no smoke with them boys.
Hey, all that's this for your daddy. Hey, daddy, pay this man. Hey, you remember how they called him? They called little man out there?
Who?
St. Louis, how he did it? When St. Louis caught him, and they put his head in the car, and they put that cigarette out on his nose.
Oh yeah.
And he went there and told Dollar Bill, and Dollar Bill said, "Whoa." He said, "Man, you need to pay this man for somebody to get hurt." No, you gonna get hurt. Ain't no somebody, you.
Hey, that's funny. That is funny.
Ocho, Jack Nicklaus predicts Tiger Woods will eventually play and dominate the PGA Senior Tour. I think Tiger will get well and Tiger will get back to play and Tiger will be 50 next year. I believe he'll probably play on the Senior Tour and he'll probably dominate the Senior Tour. Tiger's too much of a competitor not to play. I don't think Tiger will play for money. He doesn't need money.
I mean,
we ain't gonna play for free.
Yeah, you definitely ain't gonna play for free.
They got a prize, so why not?
Hey, hold on. But what, the Senior Tour?
Yeah, 50. You got to be 50 or older. So they have
Okay.
they have majors just like they have regular tournaments, just like Bernard Langer, Freddie Couples, Phil Mickelson, guys. There are some guys. There are some guys that are on there that that have won.
Hey, damn, it's crazy when you think about Tiger having to play on the senior tour, and you forget how old he is now.
Mm-hmm. Body
And
shot.
yeah, his back is messed up too, ain't it? Still?
Back, he got Achilles. You know, he done messed up his knee. He was in a car wreck that almost cost him his life.
Damn. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Old Tiger.
Chad, because we got some time tonight, guess what? We got your favorite segment,
You be golfing?
Spello Cinco.
Oh, we got Spello tonight?
Spello tonight.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I've been waiting on this because I've been studying.
You been studying?
Yeah, you gonna understand why I was an academic scholar, why I was a spelling bee champ in 1986 and 1987. Huh?
Ocho.
Why I made the dean's list, why I made the honor roll.
What? Jimmy Dean or Paula Dean?
Nah, the real dean's list.
Because
At Oregon State.
this man talking about he a scholar, a Rhodes scholar. Chad, I'm not sure he can read a road map, but here we go.
I can read it.
The first word,
Lock in.
hallucination. Hallucination.
Hallucinate. Hallucination. Is it H-A or H-O? Huh?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I know H-A, H-O, H-A, ha. Like ha is H-A. So
Okay.
H-A, double L, hallu. U, cination.
I know
P-I.
y'all, yeah, chat, they say, Ocho, stop cheating.
Look, I'm looking right at the camera. What are you talking about?
Okay, go ahead.
Hallucination. H-A-L, double L, U, C-I-N-A-T-I-O-N.
Hallucination, correct.
Yeah, okay. Come on, y'all tripping. I'm
Man,
sitting here
let's talk
trying to
about, hey,
focus.
he had a rough one. The last couple of times, he was tough on it. So let's cut him some slack. Okay,
Yeah.
the next word
Yeah,
is
talk to me.
poignant.
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 Poignant. I think it might be P-O-N-I, yent. Poignant. P-O, I know that I'm gonna get this wrong. P-O-N-I-N-I-E-T, poignant. Am I wrong?
P-O-I-G-N-A-N-T. Poignant.
Wait, spell it again?
P-O-I-G-N-A-N-T.
Now
Poignant.
you see what I mean? You see why the English language makes no sense at all? The way you sound it out, the way you pronounce it is not how it's spelled.
Poignant.
And chat, y'all better not be laughing at me either, because I know damn well y'all ain't know that either.
This one's going to be pretty easy, Ocho.
Hey, talk to me.
Ambivalence. Mixed feelings or emotions.
Okay.
I'm ambivalent. Your word is ambivalence.
Wait a minute. Come on now. Give pronouncing now.
Ambivalence.
Okay. A-M, bivalence. B-I, A-M-B-B-I-V-I, ambivalence. L-E-N-C-E.
A-M-B-I-V-A-L-E-N-C-E. Ambivalence.
How much was I off?
Use off.
Damn.
Okay, this was the easy one.
You say that every time and the word be hard.
Incredulous.
What?
Incredulous. Not disposed or unwilling to believe. Incredulous.
Hey, time out. I never heard of that shit before.
Okay. Okay, it's INCREDULOUS. Incredulous. Okay, This word means tending to betray. Treacherous. Treacherous. Tretch. Russ. Treacherous.
You got my stomach hurt. All right, treacherous is easy. Treachtrachtrous. All right, I know that's easy because it's on whatchamacallit, it's on Call of Duty.
Okay.
Yeah, that's easy.
What is it? Cause that's
Oh my goodness,
caustic. Oh yeah.
that was funny.
Ocho.
Hey, that was funny, boy.
Caustic. The word is caustic.
Caustic,
Harsh,
that's easy.
corrosive in tone.
Caustic.
Yes.
Caustic, it should be COSTIC or maybe IK. Caustic.
CAUSTIC.
You
Caustic.
see what I mean? You see what I mean? This is what I talk about with the English language. It is pointless to add. Oh, why even put the U in there? What's the point of putting the U in there? That makes no sense. Hey, you got me. Hey, man,
You
you
got
got me.
2 out of 6, Ocho.
Hey, hold on. You got me in tears, boy. You got me in
I
tears.
just knew you was
Hey.
gonna get. I just knew you was gonna get
Hey, what was that word again? What was the word?
incredulous. I just knew you was gonna get it, Ocho.
Hey. Oh man, boy, you got me, boy. That was a good one there, boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Where we at?
All right, Ocho. Now it's time for Dunk on Unc.
Hey, boy. Oh man, that was funny. Okay, here we go. 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 We got dunk on Unc. Let me know you're ready. Let me know you're ready.
I'm ready. Yep.
Okay, here we go. All right, chat. Here we go. Here we go. Chat, listen up. Do not, chat, please. Do not put the answers in the chat. Which player holds the NBA record? Excuse me. Which player holds the record for the most points scored in a single quarter of a playoff game with 29?
Sleepy Floyd?
God damn it. Wait a minute. Now, you didn't answer the question correctly.
Eric Sleepy Floyd.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's the. If I had to guess, I would say the Warriors, but that's not what you asked.
You had
Ocho! Jordan, give me the thing because I'm logged on. I'm early with the. You see this right here? High speed, fiber optics. Y'all better stop playing with me. Now, Chad, what y'all saying now? What y'all saying now? Chad got. Klay Thompson has the most points scored in a quarter in a regular season game at 37.
Right. Okay. All right. You ain't gonna get this one though. You ready?
Yes.
Who was the youngest NBA, excuse me, who was the youngest player in NBA history to score at least 50 points in a postseason game? Now I got you. I got you here. I definitely got you. Youngest player in NBA history to score at least 50 points in a postseason game. Yeah. Chat, we got him, chat. We got him.
Shit, I guess I gotta go. Damn.
Yeah. You're right. Damn is right. But that's not the word. We got him.
I don't know. LeBron.
No, absolutely not. The answer you were looking for, the correct answer that is Rick Barry at 21 years and 261 days old. He scored 55 points for the San Francisco Warriors in 1967 playoff game.
Yeah, Rick Barry damn sure scored a basketball now.
Yeah. Here we go. You can go over for the rest of these questions.
Okay.
Which team is the lowest seed ever to win an NBA championship? Which team is the lowest seed ever to win an NBA championship?
Hold on, Titus.
Man, now don't blame Titus. You finna go over. You won't get another one right tonight. I can tell you that. Yeah. I've been giving you easy questions the past 2-3 shows when we did Dunk on Unc. Yeah.
I got it. The Washington Bullets.
That is absolutely wrong. That is absolutely wrong.
It better not be the Mavericks.
And the answer you was looking for is the 1994 Houston Rockets, who were a 6 seed entering the playoffs and went on to repeat as champions.
Damn, that was
Yeah.
an easy one. I should have got that one.
I know. No, you shouldn't have. I told you you're going 0 for you ain't gonna get another one right tonight.
Okay.
Which head coach holds the record for the most consecutive playoff appearances without missing in NBA history? Which head coach holds the record for the most consecutive playoff appearances without missing in NBA history?
Shit. I'm gonna go Greg Popovich.
God damn it. Okay, you got that one. You got that one.
Logged on, Chad. What y'all said?
Hold on. You ain't logged on because you got two wrong.
Optics.
You got
Fiber
two wrong.
optics.
So the answer you were looking for was Greg Popovich, who guided the San Antonio Spurs to 22 consecutive playoff berths from 1998 to 2019.
Yes.
Now let me get you back on this losing streak. Which player set the record for the highest scoring average in a single postseason series, putting up 46.3 points per game? Which player set the record for the highest scoring average in a single postseason series, putting up 46.3 points per game? Yeah.
Not Wilt. It's it's not going to be Wilt because everybody would say Wilt.
Yeah. Yeah, I know how you feel.
Elgin Baylor.
That is absolutely wrong. I apologize. Wrong. But the answer you were looking for is the logo. Jerry West, who averaged 46.3 points in the 1965 Western Division Finals against the Baltimore Bullets. I was at that game. Here we go. Last one. So basically, we even.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this one.
You finna get this one wrong too.
Okay.
Which player holds the record for the most points scored in an NBA Finals clinching victory? Keyword, clinching NBA Finals victory. Which player holds the record for the most points scored in an NBA Finals clinching victory? Yeah, that Wi-Fi looking kind of shitty.
Yeah, look. How many points was it? I'm gonna go. It's recent. I'm gonna go Giannis 50. www.e. I mean, you paused it, Ocho. Is it glitching? Hold on. Hey, chat. Am I glitching or is Ocho glitching?
Hey, you read that from the chat.
Ocho, I'm just asking you. All I wanted you to do was confirm it. And when you wouldn't give it, because you normally give me clues. But when you wouldn't give me
I ain't getting no clue. I'm just saying the chat, the chat put Giannis up. Everybody putting Giannis.
I ain't looking at no chat.
The chat right in front of you. Nah.
Ocho, I don't gotta look at the chat.
Listen, I'm putting the asterisk by that answer.
Now you putting the asterisk by mine.
Yeah.
You got another question you want to ask me, Ocho?
We went, huh?
No, you ain't win nothing. I beat you. I win.
No. That was the tie.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that was a tie. Yeah, Unc, you were cheating there. I know the chat saw it too. They knew it. They saw it.
Oh Lord have mercy. I missed the easiest question. The Rockets, man. How did I miss that one?
Yeah, I don't.
Never underestimate. Rudy T coined the phrase, never underestimate the heart of a champion. Damn. All right, it's time for Q&A. Greedy Gremlin, man, it's time to hook Chad's ass on phonics.
Now, see, whoever said that, they know damn well they can't spell them words. Now, what you're not going to do is get on here acting like you the spelling bee champ. Don't do that. Yeah, you can't spell them words either.
Pat Dub said, you better not let Stephen A. slide if the Knicks mess around and lose the 3rd seed to the Pacers. Celtics back to back. Oh, no. He already know. I see his ass this week. Oh, he better not. And we mess around because I think we play Houston tomorrow, right? Houston tomorrow and then Portland on Sunday. All we got to do is win one game. We got the 3rd seed locked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's over for him. Oh, he ain't sliding, Pat. Generation, Ozempic, Olympic, Luka is prolific. Lakers in 5. Sheldon Pope, KD is going to be looking for a team. Ocho can see KD in your city playing for the Heat. What's the pitch, Ocho? You can sell KD to come to Miami and play and live.
I mean, it's Miami. It's Miami. A place like here, I think if we can get Pat Riley to take a back seat, and not try to be the enforcer and the ruler of old ways that he is. Yeah.
The Miami Heat was in the midst of a 27-game winning streak.
Yes, sir.
And to assert his power, he took cookies that he knew LeBron James was looking for. Right. Does that strike you as a guy that's willing to cede anything?
Yeah, you're right. But if we here, Heat Nation, want to get back to our winning ways, we need someone like Kevin Durant to come in here and just give us a chance. I'm not saying
Pat Riley to stop. You need Pat Riley to stop trying to assert his power.
Well, we need Mickey Harrison need to talk to him then. Mickey need to say something.
Turn it over. I mean, Pat has an ownership stake. It's just Mickey and his son and his family are the majority owners. But Pat do have a percentage in there. That ain't happening. Dr. Frankie L. Bellamy. Don't you hate when people owe you money and can tell you all the things they brought but can't brought you your money? Yes. Bring Unc that money, Ocho. Love y'all.
Hey, who was that snitching, man?
Dr. Frankie. I bought this, man. I'm going here. Hopefully you going by the bank to bring me my money.
Hold on, but you have to understand what I'm purchasing is stuff that I need. This ain't just out here willy-nilly. I had to get me a new place, due to unfortunate circumstances. I wanted to do all white, because I just got saved, so I want all my furniture, I want everything around me to be white as if this is heaven.
Somebody said about stop being immature on both sides. Guy, if you're not an athlete, you don't understand.
What happened?
Most times, Ocho, when a player, a LeBron James, when things are a certain way, ownership, teams, coaches, make sure he gets that.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
They make sure they get that. You don't mess that up. The cookies, yes.
Okay.
Guys would stay in the same hotel room.
Right.
Guys would sit on the same seat. Guys sat in the same seat.
Yeah, continuity.
You don't mess that up.
No.
You don't. Just like they didn't bother Jordan when he wanted to go and play cards the night before a playoff game. They didn't bother Jordan. Why? Why are you messing with that?
Mm-hmm.
That's when you're trying to show I'm the boss and I can do it.
Right.
You're in the midst of a 27-game winning streak, and you say, nah, you know what I think? I think I don't want no cookies tonight. I want to show y'all who boss. But if you don't understand athletes and the mindset that they have,
right?
I mean, it's hard to explain to a normal fan.
Yeah, because I don't think fans understand the routine that we do, and we stick to that same routine over and over and over because it becomes a part of what we actually do before games.
Ocho, for 10 years, I had donuts in my locker. Donuts, three blueberry donuts, 3 chocolate chip cake donuts from Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
3 packs of Big Red. 6 Advil in my locker every game.
Right.
From 1993 until I retired. I mean, some Body could have said, Mike could have said, or Brian Billy could have said, you know what? Don't buy him no donut. Don't put no donuts in his locker. Don't put no Big Red in his locker. Don't put no Advil in his locker. Why? Think about it. Why? You have the cookies for years.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the midst of a 27-game winning streak, and that's when you decide that you don't want no more cookies? Let that sink in, Ocho.
Yeah.
Ocho, let's say at the end of you in Cincinnati.
Yes, sir.
And they got y'all having ice cream. Y'all done won 13, 14 straight games. And say, you know what? Mike Brown said, nah, they ain't having no more damn ice cream. What?
Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense.
Kirby Asian dog. Titus and Teddy need a nanny. Really miss it. I got you. Look at that. That's what they got Auntie for. She got to earn her pay. She got to earn. She on payroll. She got to earn that check.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Lord. That joke arrested. Thank you. Jenny Avery. I'm the same way with your rules. I make my mom go to the bathroom to pass gas. I don't even like hearing the sound of my own pee. I learned to control it. I will not do two with three people that are close the darn door, y'all. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Ocho. And I'm just trying to figure out these women. I just want to know the women that just walk around just passing gas. Now think about it. I grew up in a situation where little kids, if a young girl would pass gas public and hear it, women would say, we don't do that. Ladies don't do that. Now, you wait till you get grown and you just walk around just like, really?
Let it go. Let it go. I don't have those extensive prison rules, you know. If I don't want your stomach hurting, you ain't got to hold nothing around.
Your stomach ain't got to hurt.
It will if you hold it. If you hold it, if you
go to the bathroom. That's what the bathroom for.
Just let it out. It's a part of human nature. It's a part of.
Oh, okay. Well, so why don't you just go on the sidewalk? It's nature. If everybody do it, why not? Why you just don't pull your pants and go?
Just pass.
If your stomach, Ocho, if your stomach hurting, why not?
Well, actually, I mean, being around you, a woman's stomach would hurt because
I'm talking about you. So your stomach is never. So your stomach is never hurt. Where you just put So you've never been in a rush where you had to make it to the bathroom?
No, sir.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
When?
Yes, you have.
I'm telling you, I haven't.
So in your 40 plus years of living, you've never been in a rush.
No, because I use the bathroom everywhere. Remember how I told you? I use the bathroom.
I'm just saying.
I'm mad,
So you've never had to rush like, oh, I got to make. Oh boy, I hope I can make it to the bathroom. You've never been in that situation in 40 plus years.
You mean 50 plus?
Okay, 50 plus years. Exactly. Why not? Why don't you chew with your mouth open? Why not? It's normal. Everybody chew food. Why you don't do it with your mouth open?
I mean, you're talking about apples and oranges.
I'm not talking. No, chewing food is not. Chewing food is natural. Why don't you chew with your mouth open?
If a woman needs to pass gas, she shouldn't be holding it in, which causes your stomach to hurt because she doesn't want to pass gas around you.
Let me ask you a question. Does she pass gas in front of her boss?
Most of the time, listen.
No, most of the time. If she's having a conversation with her boss, does she just like and go right in front of him? Yes or no?
Probably not.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought so. It's natural.
As a matter of fact, wait a minute.
You see how you control situations? Ain't nobody passing gas in front of their boss. You not passing gas in front. You pass gas in front of Mike Brown? You pass gas in front of Katie Blackburn? Why not? It's natural, Ocho.
Well, what if you don't have to pass gas in those situations?
I'm just asking. But for the sake of argument, if you having a conversation,
at home.
No, I'm not talking about home. Because
you about your girl. You with your girl, the lady you seeing and with.
So you should be able to pass gas around anybody. It's natural.
You going way in left field. We talk about the woman you dealing with. That was the topic. That was the whole point.
The question is, everybody keeps telling me it's natural. If it's natural, you should be able to go anywhere because it's natural. So if you having a conversation with Katie, are you passing gas in front of her, Ocho? It's yes or no.
I mean, probably not because I wouldn't have to in that situation.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. No further questions. Queen of topics, hey, Unc and Ocho. Don't let Ocho, hold on. Don't let Unc rush you for that 5,200. He took a whole year to send you that Funko Awards. He owe Big Perk too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
I tell you what, don't even worry about it. I bet you you won't get no more awards.
Who?
I bet you that.
Okay, if matter of fact, it just showed me a resemblance to the award. I have an architect that can make each one, and I just get a replica.
I went and bought my own.
I'm still waiting on my Funko.
I went and bought one.
That it? Where mine at?
I don't know. Somebody broke in the house and stole it. Somebody broke in the house and stole it.
Matter of fact, it's so funny. I forgot all about my Funko, so whoever just mentioned it, I really appreciate that. Now, if you send me my Funko, I send your 5,200.
Ocho, they sent it to me.
Okay, but send it to me. You not Ocho.
I think if they wanted you to have it, they'd have sent it to you.
I mean, they didn't have my address.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I don't know.
I tell you what.
I don't know what to tell you about
I
that.
bet you them Webbies. I bet you I'm gonna have me about 15 Webby awards up in here.
Oh, we gonna win. Listen, I got my suit ready too.
Well, hey, have at it, cause I ain't going.
You ain't going?
Nope.
Why not?
Budget cuts.
Well, I go in your place.
Have at it. Have at it. Yes. What else? Oh, YouTube plaques?
I need that.
No.
I need that.
Oh, BET Award, did we win that?
Oh yeah, we gonna win that too. Are we gonna
award?
Are we gonna go to the BET one when we win?
Mm-mm.
Come on, man. I got suits I need to get off now.
No,
I got looks I need to get off.
Send me my 5,200.
I got you. Matter of fact, I gave it to you at the BET Awards.
No. Mm-mm. Nope. Janice Palmer, hey guys, I just wanted you to know my sister name is Channing, and she loves you, Unc. Yes. Hope to see you guys in LA in July. Birthday gift to us. Channing, thank you so much. I love you too, Channing. You are amazing. Janice.
What about me?
You.
Anybody
Later for you, Janice. Oh, did I? Oh, okay. J213, hey, Unc and Ocho, would you rather not have your spouse shower for a week or not brush your teeth for a week? Oh, man. Jordan, go to my bathroom and get that, list. Woo-wee!
Dang it.
Both up top and down low gonna be smelling like Get Back.
Well, we depend on what she do. What you think? I would say shower for a week.
Yeah. You can't be in my face with that. Ooh.
Yeah, shower for a week. No, it's a little better natural anyway, with a little tautness to it. You know, remember when you was a little kid and you touch the battery with your tongue? Remember that? A 9-volt battery, you ain't do that when you was a little kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
I know. But hey, boy, look here. You smell some. Ain't nobody putting their face down there. Come on now.
Listen, man, gotta have a little twang to it, a little twerk to it now, just a little wind. You don't need to be smelling like summer's eve and all that.
Joe, now one thing about O'Shea Sharpe, his breath ain't gonna ever stink.
What the hell? Where you getting Magnum Listerine from?
Don't worry about it, Ocho. I can't let my breath be smelling like Get Back.
But I ain't never seen that. Look like something they sell in the club. Where you get a Magnum Listerine from? I ain't never seen them that big.
I go through one of these in about 30 days.
What? Man, you tripping, man.
Yeah.
You tripping.
30 days.
But yeah, that's too much. You're doing a little too much.
Too much what?
I mean, there's no reason to 30 days, that whole thing.
I just went through one.
Jesus Christ.
Hey,
Dang.
hey,
I got you.
hey. That's one thing about O'Shea Sharp. Hey, everything gonna be A-OK. Hey,
I got you.
my dude wipes, hey, everything. Oh, no.
I got my dude wife too now.
Let me get a little. Can y'all smell it through the microphone? Oh,
That's all you need. Pop one of them, you good. That's it. I be good. When I smoke my cigars, I take an Altoid, put one in the left corner, put one in the right corner. You
Yeah.
never know I was smoking.
yeah. See, this right here. See, before I come on the air. See, I run back upstairs. I get downstairs before I do first take. I eat my breakfast burrito.
Right.
Ashley's like, oh my God, I smell Listerine from here. So I go back upstairs because I used to brush my teeth, Listerine before I come down.
Right.
Yeah. Every night before I go to bed, I got to brush my teeth, Listerine them thing down.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Then, if I think, hey, what, I might get lucky. I sneak in there about 3 o'clock.
There it is. I like.
What? Ow. But Channing, thank you for the support. We greatly, greatly appreciate. I don't know. I might have to stay away from that young lady if she ain't taking a shower in a week and she ain't brushing her teeth in a week. I can't do nothing with either one of them. I ain't gonna even hold y'all.
Yeah. Listen. Brush them teeth. You ain't shower for a week. I got you. I can work with that.
Bro. Man, Ocho, look at this.
I can't see him. What he doing?
I know. Hey, give me 10 more minutes. Give me 10 more minutes and I'll put you in bed. You can go to your place. Okay. Go get on spot. Spot. Kendrick Beatles are the meet and greet in Charlotte live show. If so, can you upgrade tickets if already purchased? You'd have to call the venue. Kendrick, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, but they are meet and greet tickets, and they're still available, correct? But you'd have to call the venue to get an add-on or something, right? Y'all ever want to know why Unc Minty Fresh? There you have it. Kendrick, the Charlotte meet and greet tickets are sold out, bro. Yeah, he's tired. He's tired. It's way past his bedtime. He normally in the bed. He'll literally go to bed at 7 o'clock. I keep him up till about 8 if we're not doing nightcap, I'll keep him up till like 8, 8:30. But it's way, way past his bedtime. Oh, and I always keep sanitizer on me too. Yeah. Nightcap. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap, brought to you by Boost Mobile. Visit your nearest Boost Mobile store or boostmobile.com to join their nationwide 5G network today. Thank you, guys. Y'all know me. I'm your favorite Unc. That's your favorite number 85, the Liberty City legend, the Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Thank you guys for your continued support. You guys have been amazing for 2 years. Hopefully you'll continue to support Ocho and I in the future, because without you, there can be no us. Thank you. Make sure you check out Shea by Laportier. We do have it in stock. I want to thank you guys for the cities that we turned out for, and you came out for the bottle signing and showing me your support. We appreciate that. As you know, we just won the gold for the taste again. Thank you guys. We appreciate that. None of this is possible without you. None of this is possible without the fans, and I greatly, greatly appreciate that support. Order it. We'll ship it directly to your door, and please drink responsibly and stay safe. Please go follow my media company page on all of its platforms. That's Shay Media. We want to thank you, Ocho and I, and Nightcap, and Club Shay for the 6 nominations for the Webby Awards. Myself, Best Entertainment Creator, Best Sports Creator, Club Shay, Best Creator / Influencer Series, Nightcap, Best Sports Show, Best Video Series, Best Live Podcast Recording. None of this is possible without you guys. Thank you for your support. We greatly, greatly appreciate that. The link is in our bio. Please go vote for us. Voting ends on the 17th, April 17th, that is. My clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. Everything is restocked. The link is pinned in the chat. Supplies are limited. Once they're gone, they're gone. Please grab yours while supplies last. Tickets for our Not Safe for Work tour went on sale last week. 8 stops: Baltimore, Philly, Charlotte, LA, Miami, New York, Chicago, Detroit. Y'all in the house. Close it out with you guys. Tickets can be found at shayshaymedia.com/tour. That's shayshaymedia.com/tour. That link is also pinned in the chat. Guest lineups are looking really well. Go get your tickets now. We want to thank Omarion Hampton for joining us. The North Carolina running back, projected to be a first-round pick. Hopefully it works out well for him. I want to thank you guys for joining us. Adrian, get well, bro. Hopefully we get a chance to talk to you tomorrow, or your family. But y'all say a prayer for Adrian, one of the hardest working guys on Team Shay. We greatly appreciate everything that he's done with us thus far. So thank you. We'll see you Sunday. Got a couple of days off, Ocho. Enjoy.
Yes, sir.